Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend. The show I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening. Hope everyone's keeping fine out there and you've had, well, an enjoyable Friday evening up to now. What a packed weekend we've got of football, not just in Grassroots I suppose, but also Liverpool taking on Manchester City, the Community Shield at Leicester. 38,000, I'm surprised we just didn't put that game to somewhere bigger. I really am. Liverpool, Manchester City, well, there you go. Just explain, no disrespect to Leicester City, but you'd expect a bigger stadium, wouldn't you? Even if it was at Manchester United's ground, 70,000 next door. It's a game, it's a community game. Does it matter where you play it? Not really. Two teams are still getting fit. Season starts next week, as we all know. But your opinion, Mal at DXTL.com. Loads of fans will just be sitting in watching it on TV and probably travelling around to Leicester, walking the streets, looking for big screens. Well, there you go. Says it all. Anyway, what about grassroots football? I'm sure you've got grassroots football. Yes, if you've got that today, it's got to be respect on and off the field of play. And don't forget to nominate your referee. Closing date tomorrow. Ref for me, brilliant, great sponsors, 2 years on the run. Why not get first, second or third? If you're a referee, sponsor one other referee. It's what you've been doing within the community in grassroots football. We just need your support for our referees. Why not give them an award? Not just for what you've done in the summer leagues or in tournaments. It's got to be what they've done all season within junior leagues, please, if you don't mind. Also, you've got England versus Germany at Wembley tomorrow. That's why Liverpool are at another stadium. I'm only saying, if you're going to move the game, put it to a bigger stadium, that's all. More fans can come in and enjoy it and get in the mood and the spirit of things. That's what it's all about. And that's why the Community Shield was always held at Wembley. But what can we say? England have made it, they're there. And there was a debate there the other day. I'd love to just start this debate on here because I just knew it was going to happen. The England ladies I think they're on a bonus. It was on, I listened to the radio yesterday, £55,000 per person, per man, per player, per female, should I say. That's the bonus now. They're saying if it was a men's game, the England team, it would have been £550,000 per man bonus. Now, what's your thoughts on that one? Should they get the same wage structure as the men? The ladies, and also, well, I suppose being England and they're filling the stadiums, I know it's a lot cheaper. I do know the tickets are a lot cheaper, but they are promoting the ladies game even more so, I must admit. But I know the majority of men will just stick to their own team. We know that, and watch the games on the TV. But you probably get more and more men going along to watch this as well, just as support. They haven't done too bad. It's the opposition that it worries me, you know, in the women's football. I think England look stronger, they take it more serious, and you know, I even think they've got the well beaten of Germany tomorrow. I just, my honest opinion, it's a foregone conclusion that we'll win it. We don't take anything for granted, we know that, but look, they're the strongest team right the way through. You can see that, and I'm still sticking to 2-0 because it won't be piles of goals going in. It is Wembley Stadium. It is a bigger pitch, and the girls will tire. I'll guarantee you that one. But hey ho, it is what it is. But I'd love your thoughts on the wage structure, the pay structure for the ladies, and get some feedback off the grassroots family, please. Yes, they're getting £55,000 bonus. It should be upped a little bit, and I think that's where the FA should come into it and look, and obviously give the structure out and let people know why they're on that much money towards the men as well. You know, if they come out honest and open, everyone just go, there you go. Failing that, let's take on the England ladies team with the men, because we're getting loads of stick off the women saying we're going to bring this home, we're better than the men. You know, you're not in women's football. We all know that. It is tougher, competitive, more competitive in the men's football. There's no doubt in that. I'm sure if you're a female, no one's being sexist to you. It's just the way the sport is, the way the bodies are, and that's all I'm looking at, you know what I mean? I just think I'm wishing England all the very, very best. I know, but I've just said they're just going to bring that home. I'm not jumping the gun, I'm really not. I'm sure the majority of people out there will agree with me that they are the stronger team. But, you know, if you get a pay increase, yeah, I'm all for it. That's not down to me with your wages. That is down to your employees, is it not? So let's see what will happen. I know there'll be a lot of pressure, but I did hear a female saying, come on, bring it in line. Can you really justify bringing it in the pay structure in line with the men's game? Many women out there will do. This is football. It's a stronger, as I say, more impact of a game in male football, and obviously there's more money on the turnstiles coming through in that game. That's the way it is. If the turnstiles, if they put the fees up for the women's game and get more money in that way, that's the way to do it. And give them pay and structure, give them more pay. I'm all agreeing, you know what I mean, because women go out to work as well. Why shouldn't they get the same as men when they're doing the same job as well? But when we say the same job, if it's bringing in that income, that's what I'm looking at. The pay structure, the fans coming in the game, they're paying exactly the same amount. And then you've got the kit manufacturers. How many going around buying these kits with all the girls' names on to what they're buying with the men's names on? You know, you look at the balance, you look at that, and that's all my honest opinion. I'm only just being truthful. That's the way it is. If you're bringing in more money, then you can pay them more money, and that's the way business works, I suppose, isn't it? But, you know, if I'm doing the same job as a woman is doing, well, why shouldn't they get the same pay, and vice versa? You know, because we do know there's some jobs out there where the women are really on tremendous money. Don't ask me to name them, but I'm sure some people will name them anyway. But yeah, that's what it was. That was the debate yesterday I was listening to, so I thought I'd bring it on and ask your opinion as well, the football family out there. What do you think, pay-wise? And just being honest, that's honest and open, and that's the way it should be. You know, we all know what it is. My honest opinion, I would go to a girls' football game, but obviously my first love is Liverpool Football Club, and if you'd ask me to choose one, it's obviously going to be Liverpool men, not the Liverpool ladies. That's, you know, even though I wish them all the best when they're playing, that is me, and it's not to do with the girls' game. It's just to do with, I like the fast pace, I like the tackling, I like the heading, I like everything that goes into it. The more powerful the game is, the better for me, and I just love that. I just love the fans' authority as well, the atmosphere, because the atmosphere makes everything in football, doesn't it? It really does. So compare the ladies' game to the men's game, and I'm watching atmosphere in the England's games as well, and it's very, very flat, and you hear a lot of kids just singing, and that's what it is. The atmosphere, you need to boost that up. If you can do that, even better. The men can go there and sing, and you know, that is parcel of the game. I love the atmosphere, and that's my honest opinion. That's my opinion only. You'll all have your own opinions, no doubt. Not being against England team or ladies football whatsoever. I'm all for it. Love the girls to get involved. Want girls in my club as well. I just want football played all around. Give everyone that chance. It was just about the pay structure that was going on, the debate yesterday, so I'm sure we'll carry on the debate today, and everyone will have their own opinion as to what it should be and what it shouldn't be. I'd like to hear the girls, the England girls, the women, what they would think, you know, come out with it and talk honestly and open about it as well. So that'd make a difference to many of us, wouldn't it? There you go. Anyway, grassroots football. I was hoping to get out to Jeffrey Humble today. I did call in, or I am calling in, because I'm doing my walk, and that's what it's all about. I'm doing a 5 mile, as you can see. There we go, Hadrian's Wall, the new top, fantastic. I'm going to try and do that over 3 days, 85 mile. It's going to be really, really tough. I know it is, the toughest yet, and even I don't think I'm ready. Not too sure about the team themselves. Did he feel confident? Not as confident, I know that, as the skydiving. I know Gary was talking on his interview, and he said he's not as confident. He'd rather do skydives all day rather than do Hadrian's Wall. But he's taken that challenge on, you know, so you've got to admire the lads who have taken that on. We wanted more women, but no women got involved with us there again, you know, to come and do the walk with us. There was only one Karen, she's doing the skydive on our behalf. 12th of August, we'll give her all the support we can. Now, if she'd have been off, she'd have been doing the walk with us. She told us that she'd love to, and she's going to be doing more challenges when we put them out very, very soon indeed. And we make that challenge up, you know, when we're on the bus. This is what I've done last year when we come home from the Three Peaks. They all asked me what the challenges were, and the ones who asked me what the challenges were and we're going to do it, they sort of took a back seat and didn't do that challenge. But we got new challenges in, and I think there's only 2 of us out of the last challenge who were carrying on to do these double challenges. And we had no intention of doing them, myself and Paul. Honestly, we did not. But we done it. Out of the last lot, they're the only 2 who are doing the Three Peaks and then on to Hadrian's challenge. So wish us all luck, please. GoFundMe page, we've got a GoFundMe. Just go on to DXTL Hearts of Gold Initiatives, put that up, look for GoFundMe, and you'll zoom in and you'll get onto it. Rather than give this link out all the time, it's complicated. And I'm saying if you had a film editor, camera editor, they'd put it all on the bottom for me, and I'm looking and hoping to get one very, very soon, because I put in for some funding for that one. So we can upgrade our YouTube, if you like, because it's very complicated to make, too technical, as they say. But all aboard and I'll jump on. If there's any volunteers out there who want to come along with me, students who would love to get involved and love to suit this up, there's a position for you there. Come on, get involved with us. Do some voluntary work with Don't Cross the Line, and all the kids as well. We can teach them the camera work, you can teach them editing, you can do all that, and you can do that for us as well. So any volunteers who'd like to come into the studio once a week and really bang out this YouTube and zoom up, soup up the whole lot of Don't Cross the Line, I'd be more than welcome, or you would be more than welcome, and get us in your studio and we'll have a ball. I'll supply the biscuits, the teas, the milk, the coffee, the sweets, whatever, and then we'll just go from there and make it a lot better if we can. Anyway, please get in touch with me, marathontexttheline.com, if that's just down your street. And the young commentators, as I say, you're going to love this. I put the wrong show on last night, recorded the show, and I didn't put the wrong one on. It was just the way it was, and I forgot to delete it, and I put this on, rushing, getting out, doing it, and hey ho, I apologise. Anyway, this show will definitely be going on tonight, or this afternoon. It'll go on this afternoon, and hopefully you can get involved with us. And grassroots football, tell us your stories, how your games went. Was there loads of respect towards the referees? Was it good on and off the field of play? The kids enjoyed themselves? Give your scores in, we'll give them out on air tomorrow. Not a problem whatsoever. marathontexttheline.com. You can message me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites, and get your story up there and we'll read that out. Not a problem. But in the meantime, as you say, we've got a great team. We've got a great team behind the scenes as well, with Rob Lindsay doing really, really good. The badge man, get on there, look at all his items he's got for sale, and you can purchase referee kits, the whole lot, and loads of ref spec stuff as well. He's got all that on view. So I'm going to batter that ref spec again very, very soon indeed, because we've just got Hadrian's wall in the way. Get that out the way. Well, if we find the wall, that is, when we're doing the wall, because there's 35-mile stretch, I think, without a wall. So that is going to be, none of us have got a clue where we're going, so hopefully we don't get lost and it's a straight 30-mile walk to our next hotel. Fingers crossed. We've got a great driver there, Colin, who's doing the driving for us as well. We've got loads of support coming in. If you've been donating on GoFundMe, thank you very, very much indeed. It's going to great causes. It's all about the kids' mental health issues. We're going to try and support them in that one, and also disadvantaged children if we possibly can, and maybe if there's enough funding we can help 1 or 2 football clubs with something along the way as well, because we're building up a great team and we want to support them as well. But we want to help teams who have got nothing, basically, not teams who are just getting everything in left, right and centre and think, we're great this, we can get what we want. It doesn't work that way. Kids who are really struggling, that's what we want, honestly. So if you can, support us. DXTL Initiatives from the Heart of Gold, please, grassroots initiatives, just look for it on Google and just put in a bob or two if you don't mind, and help us along the way, because this is tough. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, it's probably one of the toughest challenges yet. I did not know the Three Peaks Challenge. That was tough, believe me, because I thought I was going to die on top of Ben Nevis. Well, it wasn't even on the top. I think it was halfway up I'd gone. But I just thought, I was sitting on a rock and I thought, come on, don't let these people down. But it's the body that lets these people down. But I carried on, managed it, done my marathons, it's just been an unbelievable 2 years, to be honestly. Or 12 months if you're looking at it that way, because 12 months ago that's when we done the National Three Peaks, and we're doing this again. Now we're talking about respect and we're talking about grassroots football as well. And you've got a deadline tomorrow, 31st of July. You have to get your nominations in for your referee, grassroots referee. Please get them in. Last day, not worth waiting, and say as much as you can about that referee and why your nomination has gone in. We've got one or two coming in just saying, great referee, turns up every week, fantastic to the kids. I'd give this man an award or this female an award. We need a little bit more. Why have you nominated them? Why are these? Why did he deserve the nomination and the award as well? 3 prizes, grassroots referee, not just, as I say, from the tournament that you've just been in, just one tournament, or from the summer leagues. It's right the way through, including the summer leagues. The Winter League 21-22 season, that's what it is. And next year is going to be even special because it's our 20th anniversary and we want everyone to get involved there, and I'm sure they will. And we want to really put up our managers award as well, so we're looking at really looking at managers and how they deal with the kids, how they deal with the teams, how they deal with other coaches, how they deal with the referees especially, and even referees will nominate those managers, so that should be good. Up and about, yes, that's what it's all about. Grassroots football, it's here to stay, and we're here to stay with our respect campaign. If you noticed, we have not stopped right the way through. Other things stop, we carry on, we go through the summer, we go through the winter, and we carry on respect, and we keep drumming it into people in grassroots football that the referee are there to develop their skills. Yes, they earn a little bit of money. You can go and earn a little bit of money as well. You don't have to start shouting and screaming abusive behaviour towards them. You go out there, you'll learn a difference. You'll think, wow, did I used to be like that on those touchlines? We love the stories from sideline referees. Get in touch with us, but please nominate your referee. You've got a deadline tomorrow, and we'll remind you again tomorrow. Get it in by midnight tomorrow, please, and then we'll look through them, sift through them. When we've done our walk, we'll come back and we'll give the winners who we think deserves the award for the grassroots referee of the year for respect. Yes, quite a few nominations have come in, so best of luck to all those who've been voted for and nominated for, and also the ones who are going to come in as well. Can't wait to read them, some great stories, and as I say, put as much as you can down to nominate your grassroots referee. But in the meantime, when you're out and about, please respect that referee on and off the field of play. As we said, they're only there to develop their skills, earn a bob or two, and just come over. They're impartial. Remember that. You're not impartial. You are one of those people, coach, parent, who's supporting one team, not the other team. These referees have to be impartial on two teams. They're not on any one side. Remember that. That's why they're in uniform. That's why they've done the course, passed the course, and got the qualification. You can do the same, and saves you becoming a sideline referee or a sideline coach as well, because you need the coaches to be excellent on their jobs, because I hear a lot of parents undermining the coaches as well, shouting instructions to kids when the coach has been training them and getting them worked on different things, and then they take over. It can't happen. Encouragement, that's all you want on the field of play, and I advise all my parents to watch the show. It's all about the kids playing football and developing skills. Now if you're shouting and screaming at those kids, they're not going to learn, and they're going to be petrified and do what you say. Why? Because you're the parent. First and foremost, you're their role model. So you're telling them what to do, and they know, they live with you, they're your child. You've got a hold on them. And I think you need to just let that hold go and let that child develop their own skills and learn themselves with the coach and with the teammates as well. Stand back and encourage. If they make a mistake, they make a mistake. Let them get on with it. As we just said, that magic word, they are developing. They're only going to get better, and they're going to learn their own little way. Not with everyone shouting instructions to them. Doesn't make sense. Or shouting abuse towards a referee. They don't want to hear that either. They really don't. Believe me, we were all kids once. Cast your mind back. Remember, when you heard all that, it put you off your game. Or if someone done something as an adult, you'll always remember it. But we need to remember the good things. And the good things could be you, the parent, encouraging that child right the way through. And stop having a go at them. Telling them what they did wrong and how they have to improve. Like in a shout. It's great. Constructive. That's what we want. You want to be constructive to the child. You want to turn around and say, do you know what, Tommy? Absolutely fantastic. Even though we lost the game, even though we won the game, even though this mistake was made, well, don't worry about it. We'll get that right. We'll learn by mistakes. That's what the parents need to tell the kids, and the kids are going to enjoy it even more. And if you're the parent who likes to see a smile on that child's face, not just through winning, through losing as well, then you're welcome to any of our games with Don't Cross the Line, I assure you. Get the encouragement going. There's nothing wrong with taking, or with passion in the game. We won't take that away. But what we will do is have a little go if someone is over passionate, having a go at the referee and having a go at the children as well on the field of play. Let's end that, let's enjoy it. It's grassroots football, it's kids football. Let the referees referee and let the kids play their game of football. Thank you very much. We'll be back again tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. So myself, Mal Lane, all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme and Our Hearts of Gold. Don't forget, donate if you can. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Good night, God bless. Come on you Reds. See you later.